Hello, everyone. How's it going? It's January 15th. I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to Real Talk, Real Results, SEO. My name is Andrew Cobb, CEO of Verizon Media. Just want to take some time, just kind of continue sharing the journey. Last video, I just kind of spoke towards, the importance of monitoring the new keywords and queries that you are showing up for and building strategies towards that. We really didn't get into, topical authority and, thinking about how we would execute an on-page and content strategy yet. But I did get into, a data set of kind of looking at the pages that are ranking on Google and associating kind of keywords to those and kind of building out a plan for that. One thing that I want to share anecdotally today is the importance of not only understanding where your domain is placing on Google and what keywords are generating traffic and impressions and clicks to the site, but also on-site traffic and user behavior. Analytics is an entirely different discussion. But one thing I wanted to kind of share today is if I'm kind of cleaning up house here too. If you do have Google Search Console implemented, it would be very, very beneficial to also activate Google Analytics. If you don't know what Google Analytics is, it's just an analytical behavioral reporting tool. It allows you to push user hits, traffic data, e-commerce data, app data into one area where you can kind of take that information, pivot it, and create audience segments to inform your decisions in the future. So if you haven't, go ahead and head over to analytics.google.com. The setup is very easy. It used to be a lot more cumbersome. I think it's just one global site tag script that you have to deploy to get started. One thing that I wanted to kind of recommend today was if you do have Google Analytics in an instance set up, is to also enable the Google Search Console link within the account. You can go, you can kind of do that in by heading to your settings and navigating down to this panel here, which is the product links. And there's a myriad of items that you could kind of link here. Google Ads, if you have that, I would highly recommend. That way you can kind of see more information on campaign data, keyword data, and Google Search Console. So you would just come over here to the product links tab and click Google Search Console, and you would create the link for your domain. If you have an account that has multiple properties and multiple views, you can roll all that up in one area for you to report. So in addition to what we discussed a couple days ago of looking at your Search Console data in Google Search Console, the other side of that is kind of being more specific when it comes to Google Analytics. So Google Analytics is also going to be able to report that information, and you'll be able to kind of pivot and look across the data. It's a little bit more clean, looking at this information here, because now you can kind of see the Google organic search traffic and kind of associate kind of the users and engagement with that. You'll be able to see your organic clicks and average position all in just this dashboard, which is great, especially if you're working with clients, right, and you're trying to build them a report or a view. You could just build a report and view and kind of get that to them. One thing that I am doing right now, of course, for those of you that are unaware, we are re-theming, re-platforming Verizon Media. We are starting from the ground up to take part in the AI revolution that's happening right now. So, AI solutions is something that we're trying to plot and really understand how to generate, faster rankings, faster content, etc. So, we're just rebuilding all of our systems and really trying to kind of rank a lot higher, also for a lot of the solutions that we do provide now in-house. So that's the backstory. These videos are kind of like my user journey, my journey, and also, I kind of wanted you guys to kind of hop along So you guys can kind of learn along the way if you are new here. Yeah, please subscribe. So so one thing to kind of keep in mind when you have this Google Analytics, and something that I was looking at today was we've been doing a lot of work, and there's a ton of direct traffic coming to the website. And direct traffic is users that would manually punch in your URL or get to your website directly. So we've seen an increase of sessions there, but I know it's our internal team working on the website. So one thing that I wanted to do today and recommend is if you do have an internal team to create a different view and property or filter the information entirely out of your data. There are multiple ways to do this. We're probably going to do it at the data collection level. That way we have full control over seeing who's on our site and not on our site, and who's internal, that being individuals that work for Horizon Media, and the individuals that are external. And I think this is good practice too, especially if you have Salesforce and a sales team that uses the website as a tool when they're selling. For instance, if you have e-commerce products or services, typically it's easier for sales to go on if you have a knowledge base or some information on there. So one thing I will be doing is kind of going through and filtering our data. In addition to that, we are seeing users that are coming from different countries. We are primarily based in New York, in the United States. So one thing that I'm going to also be doing is filtering our data to exclude individuals that are outside of the U.S. In our reporting, right? We're not going to completely negate the opportunity to help someone that's overseas. It's just that it does skew our data. In the future, it will skew our data. So another thing too, if you are in analytics, you're going to be able to kind of see a few things here. We have this not found page that has been getting hits. This is internal hits. We've been testing a few things. And it's something that I think in 3 videos ago I said, if you have any 404s, go after them and get them redirected just because it's a really bad user experience. So we don't really have a ton of user sessions coming to the site right now organically, just because we are replatforming. There's a lot of traffic that we are moving away from, and new traffic that we are trying to garner. Right now I'm just trying to, we're just doing some testing to make sure that our users are able to navigate, and we found a lot of bugs, of course, as we are developing this new website. All right, so let's get into a few tactics here to help you rank. The thing that I was kind of harping on the last couple episodes is just analyzing your position and the keywords that you are showing up for. So this one is awesome for us, custom SEO solutions. You'll see we have 4 impressions on that, and they're position 34. This is a new keyword that has recently popped up. It got ranked 3 days ago. And that's great. Position 34, which is page 3. So page 3 is pretty good for, our website's not even built out yet. So that's great. Of course, this is the topic that we are going after, custom SEO solutions, but we want to be more specific on local SEO, the custom SEO solutions that we do provide. We definitely want to kind of make sure that we do rank. But this is good to see. And, what we are going to be going after next is definitely on-page optimization and making sure that the content is strong enough to ensure that Google recognizes, us as the authority on this topic. So for custom SEO solutions, our goal is definitely to provide, not just, SEO services, right, which is the transactional, service where someone comes, they pay, and they leave. We definitely like to help our clients grow over time, and what we have seen work very well for our clients is, an SEO strategy that is all-encompassing, that ranges from 6 months to 2 years. 2 years is typically when we see, kind of like that effect of, so much work has been done, things just start trending in that direction. And we will start to see that here with the Rise Media in a couple weeks as we continue to get indexed for new pages. So a little homework for you guys today would be to, consider cleaning up your Google Analytics. Consider if you need to remove direct traffic that is coming from your internal team just to make your reporting a little bit cleaner. There's probably a couple of videos you could probably find on YouTube today just to understand the different ways you can filter. You could filter at the Explorer level. You could filter at the stream level. You could apply an internal filter, and you could also filter in the data sets and the widgets here as well in the comparison. Also consider kind of how you guys or your organization would kind of manage the representation of data by country. We know that we're in the U.S. and that's kind of our target base and who we want to primarily work with. So hopefully on the next broadcast, this data is all clean and we can get a really good sense of the user engagement on the website. We'll get into conversion setup. We have a couple touch points that we will want to track. If you don't have conversions set up on your Google Analytics 4.0 instance, I would also recommend that you do a quick search on setting this up. You could set this up manually through the admin panel by creating an event, or you could use Google Tag Manager to push an event over to GA4 to then map it as a conversion. Another topic for us to kind of get into. But I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of see the growth so far of our organic and our impressions, and our average position seems to be accumulating a lot more traffic. Every single day, there's more and more that's kind of showing up. This is just a quick update on where we are. This is now 12 minutes, so I'm gonna head out. You guys have a wonderful day. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.